Yes, I am British. Didn't you? Didn't you realise that my accent was kind of vaguely British? So yeah, anyway, we are in I am in British summertime, and I am not a bot. You're in CST, so that's Central time, so you're about midday. Hello, Parson. I am so seriously glad to see you back. I'm glad that you're able to be around once more. Bottle of water. I know exactly where that is going. I'm not a bot. I know exactly where that's going. I don't have quite the accent you think I have. Because I know you're expecting me to go bottle of water. Nah, bottle of water. Yeah, I have seen the meme about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't have the appropriate accent for you to point and laugh that I don't pronounce my T's. Though there's a joke in there probably about me being British tea and the like. So anyway, I'm just loading into Stardew Valley as we speak, because obviously I am now experienced enough to remember and realise that it's going to take a while. Also, if people notice any differences in the audio quality, then please let me know, because I've fiddled around with like placements and such for things. So if it sounds better than previous, let me know. If it sounds worse than previous, let me know. If it seems to sound about the same, then it's obviously something to do with the microphone rather than necessarily the placement of it. And lots and lots and lots of love there from I Am Not a Bot. Yeah, I'm really hoping for those follower emotes at some point, but I know it's going to take me like, oh, probably about another 4 months before I have enough streams to be able to get them. But oh, yes, that reminds me. If people do not have better TTV, you can go and install it, and there are 5 new emotes for you to use in my channel if you want. Is it 6 months? I thought it was needed to be 60 streams, which in my case is about 20 weeks, because I do 3 a week on average. But then I've been affiliate for yeah, probably give me 1 second, I'm just gonna have a look at that. Okay, so I became affiliate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're about halfway there. Yeah. So we're just coming up on 11 weeks since I made affiliate. And I have been checking, and it says that I need to have 60 streams, and then obviously no like none of my emotes or anything have violated the terms of service. Nothing I've done has violated the terms of service. So yeah. But yes, if you don't have better TTV and you wish to use the new emotes that I put up, feel free to do so, and I may honestly go back and add the ones that currently are available if you subscribe, just so people can obviously have fun and use those in the chat as well, even if you are not subscribed. So this is where we left off. 12th of winter, a Friday. We've got Robin building something. I think that was a fish pond. We got the travelling merchant. It's Gunther's birthday and we are feeling lucky. I'm not a bot. I only use regular Twitch. Yep, that's fine. It's just obviously I know that some people do. Oh my goodness. Whoops. I probably should have been doing this. Why are you being so picky about Stardew Valley recently? I don't know that. But yeah, I know that some people do tend to use like better TVD and was it Frank's Easy something something. So the option is there for people who want to use it. So anyway, let's just swap those around and we'll grab the coal as well. Put the axe back because it's a good luck day, so we can go down into the mines, hopefully. And things will be moderately okay. How long are these going to take? Well, the Brussels sprouts are ready. We might as well grab these. And we've got some pine tar. I know there was something we needed for this. Was it? I think it was a loom. Yeah, sorry. I don't overly make notes from the previous stream of what I need to do. Okay, octopus, population 7. So there are a few things where it's kind of like, okay, I know I set this up for a reason. There we go, 60 wood and 35 each. That's not the right chest. 60 wood and 35 bar. We've got plenty of both, so let's do that. And what else? Whoops, that's not the right button. What else is this used for? So a rain totem, speed grow. So we could, oh, that's actually tempting. Go and get ourselves a floppy beanie with some cloth. Get ourselves a nice warm hat for winter. Otherwise, yeah, we probably just want to store the others. So back in there you go. And where did I leave that wall? That was right there. So we could probably, thanks to the automate mod, put that and that there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Nope. That's just taken some of my gold and made some gold thread. We didn't want that. Whoops. Whoops. So can I actually put you there and will it? No, because that is going to grab gold. Okay, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. That was not a good start. Do we have anything in this one? We do not. Well, guess you are being my loom chest then. I actually remember to get it sorted in an appropriate manner. And there we go. So that grabs it and that makes cloth. So we've got a steady supply of cloth now. Then we want to put the pine tar away. Probably should have actually stayed in the house because that's where the cloth was. There we go, 1 cloth. Okay, apparently my brain is broken today because I put 1 pine tar in. Thinking that, oh yeah, we'll just take 1 with us over to Emily's. That mod is still broken. So void essence. I knew we had some somewhere. But I think we probably lost it all. So, oh wait, no. There it is, void essence. Okay, thank you for that. And a posture check as well. So I'll do the posture check first. Let's make sure I'm sitting good, sitting well, and I'll finish off my drink with that hydrate. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, Nolia is going to get huge amounts of HP and HP and experience from that. We are now level 7. So we're getting quite the ways there, and we did actually win a battle last stream. So who knows? We might actually start being able to gear up and fight on a regular basis. So I cannot remember if this was actually there in the last stream or not. Like I said, my brain is a little bit broken today. But I did find that there was a nice little mental health t-shirt that was available for free. So it's just a little rain with a heart on top of it. Just a little representation, I felt. So do we have anything here? Nothing that we don't already have or can get for cheaper. So we'll circle around, we'll go to Emily's and make ourselves a beanie, head up to Pierre's and sell our stuff, and then we can go through to the deserts and Skull Cavern. I was going to say, what have I forgotten there? Oh yeah, that thing. Whoops. Ah well, it came through the mailbox, so there's no deadline on it, so we'll be able to wait for a while. Of course, I keep on waiting for us to come in here and get a random cutscene because we've built our relationship up with Pierre. So what will be 2 out of 10. So we're okay on that. Nothing spectacular. We are seriously going to have to focus on befriending everyone next year. Just because that has been something that's been sorely lacking. But nevertheless, so we can go in here to the sewing machine. So obviously the cloth in there and then the item we want to use up there. So we will make a mystery hat. Well, I already know what it's going to be. So let's change out our fedora for a nice little beanie. Thankfully our jacket looks to be roughly warm enough. That would be fine, and obviously we can actually dye that as well when we get some applicable items through. So we do have some of the silver quality guarana with us and some triple espresso, both of which, well, the triple espresso means we'll be able to head around the desert a little bit quicker. So we'll just down that for now. Get a ticket to Calico Desert. And then we should be trotting along at least a quicker pace. So the desert obelisk we can't actually access quite yet, but I do know that it's going to require 10 coconuts and 10 cactus fruits, so it's potentially worthwhile just going through and grabbing these as we can, obviously just while we are here, because then if nothing else they don't overly sell for much, but the cactus fruit will give us a bit of energy in a pinch. And then we can also just keep any other coconuts. Okay, I swear, I think the Skull Cavern elevator mod is slightly broken. Because that has been every single time we've come down to the lowest level, we've gotten a chest of some kind. Come on. Try and bait these to the same area without getting injured would be good. Okay, there we go. And cherry bomb. Anything else around here? Let's just put a regular bomb and probably another one just down here as well. So yeah, I should be seeing the boundaries of where the bombs will explode, but apparently that is not working for some reason, and there is a shaft right here, so I didn't need to technically use any of those bombs. But it got me a few ores and such, so that's useful. And cherry bomb. Ooh, red cabbage seeds and a secret note. So we are already, unfortunately, a tiny bit down on our health, so that is about 70 health. Oh, that is pretty much just what we need. Or pretty much just how much the guarana will give us back. That is good. Plonk that there, and then while that is going, we can read this secret note. Okay, I have no idea where that is. I have no idea where that is. I'm sure we will find out at some point. If I put that one there, that will... Ooh, minus treat. That is going to be fantastic in a moment. Fortunately, the stairs are hiding. Oh, I'm going to say the stairs are... great. Okay. Right, dash up here. There's a big mother slime. And babies. Unfortunately, these babies hit really hard. You wouldn't think so just from looking at them, but they do hit hard. Come on, up here. Let me thin you out a little bit. And we can circle back down here and get these ones. And then this one back up here. So we did get another secret note. So we'll look at that in a moment when we've got a few more things cleared out a little bit. Honestly, actually, you know what I'm tempted to do? That. I am tempted to do that. So let's just prep that. Down into here. And then just run. Did that actually do anything? I'm not 100% sure it did. Let's just see. No, that basically did nothing. That was a waste of a big bomb. That was a waste. Okay, and we need to quickly dash out of there. Where's that minus treat? There it is. So this gives us magnetism and +3 mining. Secret note. Okay, some more specials and favourite foods of people. Okay, that minus treat didn't actually recover as much health as I was thinking. So we want the guarana. Yep, eat that. You can definitely tell we are starting to get quite far down in the mines because we are seeing a lot of iridium just basically everywhere. Okay. Come on, I've got my eye on you. And there we go. This looks like a good place for a bomb. Indeed, let's do that. Try not to get caught in the blast radius. And this is the level everyone hates. So honestly, I'm just going to start cracking open these. Okay, actually no. I've just seen there were 2 diamonds down there. We do have the perk to get double gems, so that is potentially 4 diamonds that we can get. Which honestly... Okay, normally diamonds are or sell for 750, but we are running 50% profits. As I've probably said tons of time before. So while normally 4 diamonds would give us 3 grand, for us 4 will only, quote unquote, only be 1,500, but it will still be a decent chunk. And even if not, we will still be able. Let me just eat this. So we did also actually get a pink cake from that mother slime. That was a bad hit. Mainly just because we got slimed and it slowed us down. So another secret note, and honestly this one is just for flavour. So it's a young Marnie and a tiny little baby Jazz. Teeny tiny baby Jazz. Oh no. No. Oh, thank goodness we managed to get those down pretty quick, because I do not know what would have happened if we managed to accidentally get hit by them. 2 of the serpents hitting us, not a good thing. 2 diamonds? 3, okay. We've still got a bonus diamond, so I'm happy about that. What I'm not happy about is the fact that we got the spiral level here, and I'm having to traipse through all of it because I actually want... Okay, there's the stairs. Because I actually want those diamonds and to see what's in all of these crates around here. Okay, come on. It is 7:30. We've only got 1 more level to get to... Oh no, actually, never mind, I keep on misthinking. It's will be level 140 where we next get an elevator. Okay, thankfully there were no baby slimes there. Anything important in any of these? We've got some fire crystals. What can I get rid of? I'm pretty sure I saw something I didn't overly need. Cave carrot. Let's do that. Might as well get the topaz while we're here. If nothing else, we can sell it, gift it, store it. Oh, stairs right there. And then this level. And I am completely ignoring all of the mummies there. Yeah, one thing I'm actually quite excited to do is I have never, ever gone to Ginger Island in the game. And I mean absolutely never. It's like I get the community centre done, then I find out I need to help rebuild the boat to be able to get there, and then I just kind of fall off. I've never even done the bundle that appears in the abandoned Joja Mart either, which, if you don't know about, creates a cinema for the community. So I think we've probably got plenty of sap, so we'll get rid of that one as well. So I've never really done that one either, which once again opens up a myriad of opportunities for people, or the villagers anyway. And just kind of a little fun area to go and see some of your favourite characters with. I know there's probably loads and loads of things I am missing on these. Another spiral level. Well, let's just keep going forwards. Keep going forwards. Well, there's the stairs. Okay, this one is dangerous because we can't actually... Oh, wow. I was going to say, we can't actually damage these bugs at all. The fact that there's so many of them just swarming around there, not good. Because, oh, okay, that's a sword there. White algae, is this any good? Still Falchion, I think that's pronounced. 28 to 46 damage, but it is sellable for 400. And of course, we're getting a load more gems around here as well that we can't actually keep in our inventory. You know what? I'm gonna sell the fedora. Okay, that's just another cave carrot. There. Another one over here. I may just be needlessly using up these bombs because I know on some levels / the mechanics of the game you have a much higher chance of finding stairs once all the enemies in a level have been defeated, those that you can actually defeat, so it doesn't count the little bugs. But apparently I need to move. That was the wrong bad direction. Okay, come on. There we go, that's better. And then I can see you prepping for a jump. I did not see you prepping for a jump. And okay, there's one there, and then this. That should be. Yep, there we go. Definitely need to eat something. What do we have? What do we have? Well, we've got that pink cake. Get rid of the slimes. Okay, level 138. Okay, quickly run. Do we see stairs? Easily. No, I do not. Okay. So we will appropriately try and deal with all of these bats first. Stairs. Okay, 139. And one singular bat. Come on. Come on. I see that message in chat. I will get to that in a second. Oh, are you going to still keep on going on about that toxic height? It was only 5. It's only 5 kids I think I killed or disinherited. Yeah, how are you doing? Oh, another treasure chest. So this gives us an orange sapling. Honestly, we'll get rid of the quartz. So there we go, a free orange sapling. Now where is that? There we go. Yeah, I'm doing well. Been pretty productive, surprisingly, in terms of my standards anyway. Been getting quite a few things done for the subathon that's going to be on Thursday. I've reworked the options for it all, so hopefully it should all be in a reasonable manner, just in terms of how long it's going to go for and the likes. But honestly, I'm just waiting for that to be a big miscalculation. Like, they live on with me. Doing good, working at the office today, only have precious moments before the cold reality of capitalism claims you. Oh, it's a shame you can't just run away to a farm that your grandpa left you like this game. Bit of a shame you can't do that. Yes, I did also actually forget to go and check on our ducks and rabbits yesterday. So we did have a quick peek in the previous, like the end of the previous stream. Okay. So blue cornflower has 1 heart, Zathona still 1.5, Hoofkins 1. So yeah, but Toxicite, thank you very much for popping in, and if you're going to be able to lurk, that's appreciated, and if not, hopefully I will be able to see you around some other time, some less stressful time. So I think we probably are good enough on the prismatic shard, so I'll put a diamond in. That should be good. Funny you say that. Your great-great-grandparents did own land in Puerto Rico, but due to America and colonization, their land was claimed. Ouch. Yeah. Yep. Going around, it's like, well, no one formally owns this land, so it's ripe for the taking. It's like, yeah, that doesn't overly... That's not how things are supposed to work. That's not how things are supposed to work. So we do have a couple of aged roe in here as well. I'm just obviously trying to have a look to see obviously what we've got, what we need to store, what we need to put elsewhere. Oh, we've got 2 battery packs, so we could put that away. Probably put the cherry bomb and the mega bomb in there as well. We'll keep the walk totem to the farm with us, just because, just in case I get lost in thought and I completely forget the time. But we should have, yep, 6 cloth in there. Oh, and we did actually have a bunch of bombs in here as well. Whoops. Whoops. So we can take all of those. I think we'll store all of the cactuses and coconuts. Yeah, I've still not figured out which mod causes this, but seeing as the last time I tried removing a bunch of mods, the game just decided to have a sulk and not want to load, I've refrained from touching it. I've refrained from trying to remove any mods. So one thing that I did want to do, so I did go and have a look at Stardew Valley Expanded, and apparently these guys, the little minnows, if they are in a fish pond, I know they look absolutely ridiculously tiny, but if they are in a fish pond at population level 10, they do actually give you a decent amount of wild bait, which is the really good stuff. So I am putting them in a fish pond so they can increase in population, and we can hopefully get a ready supply of wild bait. So unmilled rice, honeysuckle, peppercorn still needs a day. Oh, we've got all of these, and of course my inventory. No, my inventory's not full. It's just wasn't wanting to register. No, we don't want to eat that. Jojo berry is ready in 13 days. Anything else? Chives. Beetroot, 3 days. Oh, thank you very much for the contribution. Thank you. Honestly, I think I'm actually going to be refunding everyone that. I think it ends. If it doesn't end tomorrow, it's probably going to end just before the stream. But it does mean that everyone's going to have a load of channel points that they can use up to great effect, potentially. To great effect for the stream itself to be able to have, let me just say, a lot of fun with things. So, sun choke. Oh, yes, I remember what that was now. It's 2, chest 3. There we go. What else do we want to toss in there? Fairy rose, artichoke. Probably the honeysuckle as well. No, I don't quite want to grab all the cranberries. I want to grab the guanas first. Anyway, we will... Oh, he's going to do that anyway. So, give it a shot. The spamming of the drinking redeem. That does thankfully have a cooldown on it. It does thankfully have a cooldown. And I think I will definitely be making sure that all of those are appropriate levels and values of cooldowns, and people won't be able to spam 20 of them in a row. But I'm sure you've probably seen the plans. Damn, yes. I learned my lesson. One person was allowed to spam me with the hydrate thing. After that, I made sure to have some good cooldowns on it. I learned my lesson after the first person. I can't even remember who it was, but you could be sure that I very much made sure that I had it all appropriately down at that point. So we do have one more red cabbage. So that one is, yep, ready to harvest. And oh my goodness, I didn't realise it was almost 11 AM in the game. But it's Saturday. So yeah, what I was saying was, I'm sure if you've been on my Twitter, I'm sure you've seen the banners that I've made, where if we manage to get enough points, channel redeems are going to be 90% cheaper. So there will be a cooldown on the stay hydrated things and basically everything else. But people are still going to be able to racket up the points and get a load of redeems off, which is obviously the plan, and I'm hoping that people are going to be able to enjoy all of that. Ah yes, we wanted to put the red cabbage in as well, to get ground in, or not ground into seeds, that's the wrong thing, more extracted, I would say. More extracted. Yeah, I'm also going to definitely need to clear up my hard drive ahead of the stream on Thursday, because I'm going to do a few changes. There's not going to be too much different. The main thing is, because it's potentially going to be running for quite a while, it's going to be streaming in 720p rather than the 960 it is just currently. We should be able to pretty much just sell all of these. I think we'll probably keep the sunchoke. Let's keep 20 of the regular guaranas and let's sell, yeah, all of the other ones. But you do not know the power you gave me. So yeah, obviously I wasn't 100% sure how much people would enjoy like having the redeems reduced in value, hence why they're kind of not odd not odd point values, but you know how you go things like 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, and you get ones on there that are like 37. So I can't 100% remember which values I put, and it will take me a bit too long to load up my image editing program just to have a look at it. No, because I don't need to do that, because I saved them all as files, because I would have put those on Twitter, wouldn't I? But yeah, so that's why they are kind of the odd values, because they're a little bit more of a stepping stone. Like, oh, if we get to this value, then we will have unlocked this, and oh, it's only a few more things to the next one, and it kind of feels a bit better for the progression. So icons. Yeah, was it okay? At 10 points, channel redeems are going to be 20% cheaper. 40 points, channel redeems 33% cheaper. 60, 50% cheaper. 137, they're going to be 75% cheaper. And at 187 points, they are going to be 90% cheaper. So I hope people enjoy being able to spam all of those. Definitely hope you'll be looking forward to that. All right. Yeah, no problem, Toxic. I have a good working day. I may be still on at 10 p.m. We'll just have to see how things go. But yeah, have yourself a good working day. And hopefully you don't succumb to the grind of capitalism too much. So, anything new? Sadly, no. 15 geodes and we did not get anything new. So we are probably going to have to start looking at that and figuring out what we are going to do. It may be that we have to start trading for artifact troves, but we are also going to be saving up to go to Ginger Island, and I think you can find those there. Well, you've got plenty of the void essences that... Hey, Andy, what are you doing right there? Hello? Yeah. Sometimes see flashy lights from the visitor tower. You wonder what he does there. Yeah, but why are you standing there looking into Marnie's ranch? That's slightly creepy. There we go. I think he's got the hint now. So Friday, a bad luck day. We've done all of the stuff. Oh, obviously we've harvested everything that was in our greenhouse that was available, ready and available. What else can we do? Honestly, I think that may be it. We may honestly be just going into the greenhouse every few days. Oh, there was a artifact spot, which is just a snow yam in winter. There we go. Void essence. 1,000 gold rather. And we still need to get Pam that pale ale. So we should have some hops growing in the greenhouse. If not, we probably need to do so. Other than that, I think we may just kind of be passively getting money, just checking the greenhouse every so often and waiting and waiting and waiting until we can get that rabbit's foot, because that is the last thing that is preventing us from completing the community centre in the first year. That is just the one last thing that we need. Oh, didn't see that the nettles were ready to harvest. We can grab these as well. Pop them in the shipping bin. Probably along with that snow yam as well. And yeah, we'll go and quickly check on the mini quarry as well as the root cave. Yeah, just one salmon berry. Not really worth collecting. Nothing particularly good here, but we'll just clean it out as we've got the time, just so it means that other things can spawn in. So the quarry, yes, we could actually go to the proper quarry, like the one that's actually on the standard Stardew Valley map, and see what we have there, because that one seems to regenerate a lot faster, partly because I do have a mod for better, like a better quarry, so we can see if there's anything good there. We're getting a few secret notes here today. It's always going to be a fun thing to investigate. And then pop down here, because we had, yes, one iridium or one iridium node, I think technically it's called. Then clear that out, and that will also regenerate. What do we have? Borrowed a necklace from Mum. Okay, I know exactly where that is. I have no idea where that is, because that location has probably changed with Stardew Valley Expanded. So we need to go fishing in the little... It's not a pond, but like the little water fountain thing in front of the spa, because that is where the necklace was lost. Now, is there anything else that we potentially need? We've got this that we can sell back to the Adventurers Guild. We're not... These don't sell for anything, so that is unfortunate. These aren't used for crafting anything, but they are generally useful. Oh, and the crocuses, how much do they go for? 98. Well, we want to keep those because if we get them in a grinder, we will be able to make saffron. We can just pop those in there while I remember. I think we've got a decent number of rubies. Okay, we've got 4 rather, so let's just do that. So probably up to the Adventurers Guild, sell our items, then go to the quarry, clear that out as much as we can, come back, head back to bed, and keep our fingers crossed yet again that we get a rabbit's foot in the morning. Might as well pick up the holly while we go. So to the mines. And we still need that last little dwarven scroll to get the translation guide. Oh, wasn't expecting this cutscene. Oh, you must be Positronics, the new adventurer Marlon told me so much about. My name is Alicia. I hail from Castle Village. Alicia lived in Stardew Valley years ago. She's a talented sniper. I requested her aid. Slimes were duplicating on the cavern ceilings, too high for me to reach with a sword. I'm not as good of a shot as I used to be. You're too hard on yourself, Marlon. If you require my bow again, don't hesitate to ask. Besides, I quite enjoy visiting the valley. I must take my leave. Apologies for cutting our introduction short, Positronics. Until next time, Marlon. Farewell, Alicia. Off she pops. Well then, back to it. Indeed so. Shop and just steal that one. Item recovery service. What did we lose last time that we could potentially get back? Okay, nothing I really want to worry about. So back in the minecarts and across to the quarry instead we go. Yeah, that always worries me a little bit because there's always a rock that spawns there and I'm always eternally worried that I'm going to get stuck going across to the quarry when I can see that. Oh. Probably get a better angle on that one. Potentially because we don't need anything urgently. Like we've got the house upgrade so we can cook foods. We're able to cook things up to 3 ingredients or containing up to 3 ingredients. It's probably worth me upgrading the pickaxe tomorrow so we can get those or upgrade it to iridium, and then we also have, or I have a mod for prismatic tools so we can get that upgraded, use some prismatic bars, get all of those done. Did we pick up any coal? Yes we do. Okay, so let's just do that, and that looks about center. There we go. Much easier. Much easier. And then probably, yeah, let's do another one. And then once again, put it about there. Oh, okay, we weren't quite out of the way of that one. But we can just clean up all of these small rocks because they will only take us 1 hit each. And then we will... Yep, 10 PM. About half our energy left. Let's head to the bus stop. Sort through our inventory and then we can head to bed and keep our fingers crossed. Sorry if you heard that, hiccups again. Yeah, I don't know what it is some days, but I get hiccups really, really easily and it's annoying. It can be really annoying. We've got all those. We've got a couple of standard geodes, so those can go into there. Holly is just going to be straight up sold. Like so. Did I see an artifact spot down here? Nope, I did not. I imagine that. Okay, now this is probably gonna take a while to load. Okay, thankfully not. There we go. So this is all of the things that you can craft using the sewing machine with cloth. So I am looking for like a specific okay, not trash can shirt. So it may be under the actual... Okay, there we go. Turtleneck sweaters. We can get a grey one with iron ore, so I may go and do that as well. I'm just basically looking for some nice, like, cold weather things. A skeleton shirt is another few things. A simple dress is honey. So we do have a bee nest or beehive, so we can get that one as well. And all of these are shirts, shirts and belts, sailor shirts, relaxed fits. Yeah, quite a lot of things. I'm not sure if any of the mods that I have actually add any new things, or if this is just they kind of add on to different items. So fishing hat, fishing shirt. So like here we've got the farmer's pants. There's like rich cherry, muscat grape and such, but we've also got like the caviar and cranberries and all of that. So black leather jacket, beanie. Okay, yeah, so we just basically want to take some iron ore and cloth and get ourselves a nice warm turtleneck sweater. So we'll go to sleep for the night. Obviously not earning much because we did have most of it sold straight to Pierre before we went to the mines or Skull Cavern. I always keep on getting those two mixed up. So it is a negative luck day, Harvey's birthday, travelling merchant, and cannot forget to get a recipe for chocolate cake. So what does Harvey like and how many hearts are we at with him? Not that many apparently. There you are. And you like guarana? Okay, that works for me. That will work for me. Okay, starting tomorrow we'll have the winter... It's not the winter festival, but as it says, we'll have a bunch of merchants around in or at the beach from 5 PM. And you want 20 bait. So we should have... Ooh, just about. There we go. Okay, that unlocks it up to population 7. Oh, some more. Where did I put that fish? Did I accidentally sell it? I say it can't be in the fridge. Maybe I did sell it. Maybe I did sell it. Oops. Oops. If that is the case, then yeah, definitely oops. Oh, I'm just curious. Winter squash. Okay, so that is just a standard average thing. But we'll do the farmhouse and put a couple in to process, and hopefully, oh, we've got some more red cabbage seeds, so we can plant those as well. So we can hopefully, there's some rosemary. Unmilled rice is ready to harvest. We do have the scythe with us. Let's just do that. Lovely, lovely, lovely goodness. Yeah, we do have the mill all ready to go, so we can process some of these into seeds. We can process some of them into like actual milled rice, which we can then obviously not sell, but we can obviously keep it for cooking. Don't know if anyone appreciates them as gifts. So slime berry, interesting, and a void root, but we'll also do the sweet jasmine and the rosemary. We'll put that into process and get some seeds out of those. Everything else looks good, so we'll toss the... Oh, actually, let me just see, are any of these trees ready for harvest yet? No, the best one is the persimmon, which is going to be ready right at the end of the month. But nevertheless, that will still be suitable for our purposes. But anyway, we can chuck pretty much all of this rice here into there, and then that will get processed into milled rice. Probably if we're going to do this, might as well use the scythe and get a bit of hay back while we do so. How many days? 2 days, 22 hours. Okay, so pretty much 3 days on that. Some more oak resin, but we're probably not in a hurry for that. So we want to head down, travelling merchant, see if she's got anything, come back up, check the coop, head over to the clinic for Harvey, and hopefully we'll be able to give him a gift with no issues. So what do we have here? Bugmeat, albacore, goat milk, leek, rare crow. I think we've got that one. Yeah, so unfortunately not anything we overly want. And also we want to make ourselves a turtleneck sweater. Ooh. I keep on going, it's like, oh, artifact spot. And then it's, oh yeah, it's winter, isn't it? That means it's just going to be a snow yam. So much disappointment. So much disappointment. Yeah, none of these trees are growing because it is naturally winter. Actually, let's have a look. No, so we got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we've got 4 of the rare crows, but not the snowman from what I can see. Okay, so we got wool from 2 of the rabbits. Okay, nothing particular. That dinosaur egg is still going to take 7 days. I thought I maybe saw something down there, but nope. Just my imagination / the shadow. Oh, this is going to be another winter root, but or snow yam, but let's crack it. Okay, it's a book. Slightly better because we do still need to fill in all of the books in the library. So Harvey, you better be in your clinic today. Yes, he is. We can obviously go around here and around here. And then you wanted guarana. There we go. Birthday gift. That's very kind of you. I love it. So we're now automatically up to 4 out of 8. I hate to say this, but I do make a lot more money during flu season. Yeah, because all the general cold and flu, coughs and sneezes probably get people coming into the clinic fairly often. Victor wants a crocus. Yes. I have to just remember which one is Victor. So we want to sell that, and that, and that. So the wool, obviously, we are keeping. So that is going to be processed. We'll take 1 gold crocus for Victor. Hopefully he's in his house. It is so tempting to romance Victor, and this is precisely why. This is precisely why I want to romance him. He's such a sweetheart. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, Positronics. I'm in the middle of reading an adventurous book about the Fern Islands archipelago. You may not know this, but the islands are full of perilous caverns. They wind down under the sea and are full of monsters that never emerge above ground. If this adventure is to be believed, there are huge tentacle monsters and venomous floating jellyfish. It's hard to believe they made it back to write their story. The clan that protects the Fern Islands is called the First Slash. They wear blue cloaks and use magic and are led by a fierce fighter named Jolene. Have you considered joining the Adventurers Guild? Me? Join the Adventurers Guild? Oh, I'm great at reading and studying monsters, but I'd be hopeless in a fight. I'll leave that to brave people like you, Positronics. I'm thankful we have people like you to protect us. I know it's dangerous, tough work. Yeah, he's such a sweetheart. All I do is read books all day. This collection used to be small, but over time they've built up. I think I've read around 3/4 of the books currently in our library, but it just seems to keep growing. I don't think I'll ever be able to say I've read them all. But you do have my permission to read any of my adventurer books that catch your eye. If you want to borrow one to bring home, just let me know first. Yeah, honestly, I can imagine the 2 of us heading over to Ginger Island. It's like me with weapons and potions in hand, ready to fight, and obviously Victor with... Okay, he's not actually in here. Oh, he is. Oh, he's probably in the wine cellar. Yes. Yes, they're rich enough to have a wine cellar. Are they down here? Yep, here we go. Sampling some of the wine. There we go. I got further into the book about the Fern Islands. Apparently those venomous jellyfish are called zinnies. There's a wizard in the Fern Islands who brews a potion that neutralizes their venom. His potion saved the adventurer's life. So yeah, I kind of envision it's like, or us heading over to Ginger Island to tackle the volcano mines. It's like me with all the weapons and potions and gear, and Victor with all the books and notes on information. You bought me the item I asked for. Thanks so much. So we're now at 4 out of 8 with him. Next in 247 points. There we go, 180 gold. So we are still top with Shane and Emily, because they are honestly 2 of the easiest people to give gifts to. Basically, Emily likes any gems, and working in the saloon means she's easy to find in the evenings. And seeing as Shane visits the saloon every weekend. Actually, let's have a look. That's not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. Okay, we don't actually have anything. What? It said you like pink cake. That's half a pink cake. You can't complain too much about that, can you? Anyway. And then obviously Shane heads into the saloon after work, so he's pretty much always there every evening, so he's also easy to find. Plus he loves pizza, so 600 gold, buy a pizza, toss it over to him. It will make a mystery top. And there we go, turtleneck sweater acquired. So it's almost actually identical to the one that Victor was just wearing. Okay, so diaballs. That actually isn't that strong. Let's do that, so that will make it slightly purple. We could actually sacrifice the galaxy sword. Okay, actually let me... Oh no, that is the galaxy sword in there and something else in there, so that's not... We could dye the this using the galaxy sword. Actually, yeah, let's use some copper to dye it as well. That's... Yeah, that's a nice colour. Let's do that one. Yeah, that looks good. We're not quite so matchy-matchy with Victor anymore. We're not quite so matchy-matchy with Victor. Okay, what else could we do today? So obviously just trying to think. We could always have a look around for our forage and artifact spots like so. Not overly keen on the idea of going fishing just because it's not something that's appealing to me at the moment. We don't really need anything in the mines. The Skull Cavern is probably a fair bit too late to head there anyway. We'd need to get down 20 levels. Let's actually go in and talk to Robin. Let's see what you have actually. Yes, actually that was what I was going to do, wasn't it? So actually if I cheaty a little bit, so steel axe, we've only got 3 gold bars. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe we won't be able to do that. Oh, let's head home then. We'll probably let those gold bars refine, and then we can put some prismatic bars or a prismatic shard or 2 in, so then we can process those. And no, because it... Oh gosh. I'm not thinking clearly. Yes, we wanted the iridium bars, but it's now 3:30. We're not going to get over to Clint's in time. Let's actually take all that back. So yeah, what we wanted was to upgrade our pickaxe first. Let's say hello to our cat. And I'm going to say, what did I want to put in here? But the store owner's jacket. Wait, have we been wearing the same thing as Pierre? Oh, there's the other fish. There's the other fish. But yeah, with the fish ponds, I do try and plan things out. So octopus gives you Omni Geodes at a population of 10. The minnow pond will start giving us wild bait. So that means we'll have a steady supply of both of those items. Then it is... I can't remember some of the other ones. I think it was pike gives you bug meat, but if we've got the minnows giving us the bait, the wild bait, we don't need those. So it's probably worth... It wasn't in there, it was in the fridge. So let me see. Lingcod. That will give us... Okay, it's the lingcod bug meat. Are you used specifically for anything else? No, you are not. The sturgeon, yes, we are going to need that. Sea cucumber is the lucky lunch. The squid gives the squid ink. Tuna. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. The tuna is Okay, zesty tuna and fish tackle. Then the last one was salmon, so that's the salmon dinner, and sardine is dish of the sea. So obviously there's kind of loads and loads of like little kind of bits for us. So we've kind of got partial bits of this, partial bits of that. Is today is in our hands, apparently. So that means spicy eel, new Joja. Sell a couple of things, go. No, actually, yeah, I'm going to change my mind. So we'll do all of that, and what I'll do instead is we will work on the farm and just get that cleared out a bit more, because we do still have a huge number of trees that we need to chop down and clear out. So we got a random cauliflower from Caroline. Okay, thank you, but that's been sitting there since spring. Hopefully you've had a good cold storage system. Hopefully you have a good cold storage system. And obviously a quick peek in here just to see if there's any other fruits. Yes, there are. A couple of wild plums, some cherries, and the salmon berry that we saw last time. So let's just grab that. Oh, cute little bouncing, dancing kitty. Little bouncing, dancing kitty. Okay, so how much rice did we actually get from that one? 57. I think that's the same amount that we actually put in. Coffee beans are ready. Coffee beans are ready. So naturally what we are going to do with all of these is... I'm going to say, where did they all go? I was going to say we didn't just get one. There they are. Turkey is ready to harvest. As weird as it is that you can just get a turkey just from a plant. Hey, everything else looks good. So let's go and farmhouse, chest 3. So there we've got the slime seeds and the void seeds. And 56 rice shoots. Probably we're not going to be able to plant all of them. Let's just make sure that we have a good source, because if nothing else, planting them in the greenhouse here means that we are going to have a decent regular source of rice every so often. Of course, I say that we're not going to be able to plant all of them. This is probably going to make me out to be a liar. Yep, there we go. With just one missing. So let's get the rosemary and the chive seeds. We can plant those as well to get a bit more. And then we have 4 spaces left. We could do bok choy and burdock. Yeah, let's do that. So those there. And then that there. And that is good enough for me. Beets will be ready in 1 day, so then we can put those through the mill as well, and we can get some sugar. Let me just make sure that I remember we want to put the rice in the fridge. Anything else? Cherries will probably benefit as well, because there may be a few recipes we can do for that one. And then obviously we want to grab a couple of prismatic shards and make sure that we smelt those appropriately. So 1 day, 13 hours is, needless to say, going to take a decent amount of time. So part of this, I'm wondering, are they not being too happy because we don't actually have a heater? Can't remember if that affects anything. And let me just go and check. So Stardew Valley. And we want the heater because I got one from one of the bundles, but I just completely... Yes, a heater has an effect on animal mood. Oh dear. Oh wait, mood different from friendship. Okay. Okay, so that's basically just daily mood. So it's not going to affect the friendship level. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Okay, stay hydrated. Thank you. And speaking of that, I probably should go and refill my drink. So let me just get this up. So you know the drill. Be right back. I'll run a couple of adverts while I'm doing that. Just so that we then... Oh, that was not quite what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I'll go and refill my drink and I will be back shortly. Okay, back with a new drink and also a little bit of chocolate just to keep me going. So, animal mood is affected by a heater, but their friendship is not. So, hopefully, you're not hearing this too badly on the stream. Just me opening the pack of chocolate. So, not having a heater in here should not be affecting their friendship levels. It's just taking a while to actually get that rabbit's foot. So, unfortunately, if we don't get it within the next 2 weeks, it is going to be mission failed, but we are still going to press ahead with it regardless. So obviously, if nothing else, we will still be continuing on for at least, well, seeing as the poll that I put up, everyone has said that they want to, well, not everyone, but a number of people have said that they want to see a new Crusader Kings 3 playthrough before Stellaris, as Paradox, rather annoyingly, decided that we needed to have the Stellaris Overlords pack released mid-May, and then we needed the Crusader Kings 3 flavor pack released at the end of May, which does not give me enough time naturally between the release of one and the release of other to do a good proper series. So we are going to be doing Crusader Kings 3 at the end of May when the flavor pack releases, which may go into a full series depending on how far we get in Stardew Valley, which in and of itself probably depends on how well the anniversary stream is going to go, because that will also, how long that goes on for is going to determine how long we're going to be playing Stardew Valley for. So yeah, I'm going to be trying my best to get as far through Stardew Valley as we can. There are obviously always going to be different things for us. Okay, so Iridium pickaxe, 25,000 gold. I did think it would be that much. Thankfully, we've got a few things we can sell to get our money back. And then obviously we've got all of the strawberries and cranberries in the greenhouse, so that will also get us a good amount of money. So yeah, when I said about clearing out the farm, this was obviously the main area that I was kind of referencing or referring to. Because we are probably going to want a few cows and a few goats at some point. And then obviously we're going to want the area down below for some pigs. So unfortunately pigs take a month, I think it is, a full season to actually grow into adults. So, well, I'm not necessarily saying it's the best time, but winter, seeing as they can't actually forage for truffles in that season anyway, tends to be the best time to actually consider buying up a few pigs, because by the time they become adults it's spring and then they can start foraging. But seeing as I just spent 25,000 gold on upgrading our pickaxe to iridium, we obviously aren't going to have the money to do that. So obviously I think next is going to be another couple of fish ponds. So there are going to be a few more that we need just to get the basics started out. I think sturgeon is probably going to be our next one, just because that one is going to give us the caviar and roe, and I completely missed this lot down here. That's going to give us some more monies. And then these are obviously the ones that we've got the tappers on, so we don't want to chop these down. However, all of this down here is an absolute mess of trees, which we can subsequently just get rid of and actually clear some kind of path for us. We can actually start moving through all this area. course, even with the massive number of magnet rings we have, it's still, you know, you still lose a few things in the water. You're always going to lose a few things in the water, even if you are massively careful. Oh, the night market. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that. Okay, we need to prep tomorrow. We need to prep for tomorrow so we can go fishing. Because then we can get a couple of good deep water fish from the... Oh goodness, submarine. That's the word, submarine. Why is that word so difficult for me to remember at the moment? I don't know, my whole... Like I was saying earlier, my brain just seems to be a little bit broken. Which I'm not sure why, because nothing different has been happening. Nothing different has been happening. It's just I'm having difficulties keeping my train of thought in one line, basically. Well, if it's anything to do with one of my current medical conditions, I'm having a blood test and I've got a standard appointment, so if anything comes up, or rather if this is anything related to that, then it will get flagged up and medication adjustment, all of this stuff, yada yada yada. We may have to try you on an alternate medication that is like 10 times more expensive, but could potentially work, or it could do absolutely nothing for you, which is always fun. Okay, so we have this piece of artwork. Not overly keen on that one. What do you have? Oh yes, yes, you are the one where we can actually get all of these seasonal seeds. Yes, we'll actually get... Yes, we will get all of these. Okay, yep, that's good. I probably should have come to the travelling merchant first. Lobster, kale. Okay, probably not. I cannot remember, do you have anything good? The answer is no. But I forget that that merchant there sells seasonal seeds. Like, obviously, first day spring, second day summer, third day autumn. So you can go and get those. Which probably means I need to set up the seed makers and some chests in the greenhouse so I have easy access to them there. Because I do prefer to sort things out. And also, as we have winter crops, I need 4 chests. Plus probably 1 more for overflow. So what have I eaten today? Breakfast, cereal, like a decent bowl. Lunch was a couple of more snacky bits. So mini cheese, some crisps, some sweets, and dinner, chicken burger with cheese and fries. So I have had decent food today. My husband was working from home, so we had a full proper meal, mainly for him. Yeah, I've been keeping up with eating. I have been eating a standard amount. There we go, 5 chests. And then obviously all of the seeds and such, or the tree seeds I should say, go there. Seed makers, come with me. And then we can start sorting this out, which is going to be absolutely thrilling work. I know, it's going to be absolutely thrilling work. Let's get this set up. Yeah, let's do it there, and then we can do all of these. So we will name this, let's do 01 spring and put that as number 1, just so we definitively do that. And this one, spring or summer 02 or 02 summer, order 2, save and OK. 03 autumn, obviously number 3. 04 winter, save, and then this one we will go as just overflow number 5. So we will allow taking items from this chest, so we can put excess produce in there, but it should never put items in that chest. So then we can go down to here and then we can put all of those in. Need to just briefly sort. That's then we can go to the farmhouse. Chest 2, so there's spring. If there's multi-seasonal ones, I tend to put them in the first season that they grow in. So like the rose and jojoberry, they say plant in the spring, summer or fall, so those all automatically go in the summer one, spring one rather. Spring, spring, winter, winter, spring, winter, ginseng in any season, so that's going to go into spring. Mixed seeds, beets in the fall. Spring, go spring, spring, honeysuckle, winter squash, slime seeds, and another additional cauliflower. And then once again, those can all go in there. As can those, and that one, if it will let me, it won't immediately let me. Okay, so we want all of the summer ones now. Summer, winter and fall. Don't have anything in that one. Okay, so summer. And obviously warm weather equates to summer as well. So we have got a load of things for summer, basically because I started to keep putting things in when we were actually getting it. Okay, yep, so all of these are going to be into here now. No real pattern on them, just where they are going to fit in. Come on, don't be annoying. Oh, you're going to be annoying. Okay. And those last ones. Okay. I think all of those. Oh wait, no. Fall to winter, fall. So yeah, you can see there we don't have many autumnal seeds, which obviously we will want to go and rectify at some point. But then we can take all of those and then all of these, and we will also plant those mixed seeds that we have left over just so we can see what they are, because they could be absolutely anything, and I mean absolutely anything, because I still have yet to actually go through and figure out if I want to sort them or not. So do we have, let me just see in the farm. Okay, no, we don't have any more prismatic bars ready yet, but the beetroots are going to be ready tomorrow, so we'll save those. So, question or thought of the day: if you could be an object, what would you be? And I will also freely throw this open to chat as well if anyone wants to answer that. So if I could be an object, what would I want to be? Because there's a couple of things to factor in there. Is basically, are you going to be used by humans? I.e., if you're like a light switch or a wallet, you're obviously going to be kind of not poked and prodded, but like you're obviously going to be having humans touching you, so that may not be pleasant for everyone. If you're, say, like a light bulb, then you're more observational. But then, is that something that you want to do? The game is freezing on me. Okay, and you want something, a green tea. Now, they may have that at the ice cream stall. Yeah, if you're something else, you could be more of an observational item. But then, are you going to still want, like, social contact? Which I am probably way overthinking this, I'm aware. Oh, cardamom is ready to harvest again. This is the honeysuckle. And of course the guarana, which is the other thing that's going to make us a load of money. Yeah, what would I want to be? Honestly, trying to stop thinking about it too much, my answer would kind of be like something tall, like something on top of a like skyscraper. Okay, so we don't have anything too interesting there. But yeah, I'd almost want to say like something on top of a skyscraper. So we'll put all of those in there. Juniper berries. I see some beetroots as well. And a couple of nettle leaves. Like Big Ben? Or you'll be Big Ben? Yeah, I guess something like that could be interesting. I want like to be up high, have a good view of things. Like maybe a clock tower or something like that, but then yeah, I'm definitely overthinking this, because then I'm going, it's like, well, but then you'd have the noise of the bells and everything. It's like same if you're like at the top of a church building, you'd have all the bells being rung ever so often, and yeah, I'm thinking about it way too much. What are those things that they have on the top of skyscrapers? Let me just have a look. Oh, what's on top of a skyscraper? Ah, a spire. Okay. Okay, yeah. There's my answer then. I'll be a spire on top of a skyscraper. There is your answer. A spire on top of a skyscraper. Okay, so we have a dino egg and a duck egg, but no rabbit's feet. Still only one heart, 1.5 hearts. Can I actually... Gosh, I need to... Next in 13 points. Okay, no hearts in winter. Whoops. Okay, so we may... No, we can't go and buy a heater. Okay. I'm only doing this because I got one from a bundle and I completely lost it. So, full honesty and transparency here, I am cheating on screen. I am on screen, fully admitting to cheating. So take from that what you will. So, I'm not a bot. I'll be the White House. Hopefully I don't get burned down by you guys again. Hopefully not. That wouldn't be a good experience. That would definitely not be a good experience to get burned down again. So I think, honestly, actually, we'll just sell all of the guanas because we now have a steady supply. Cardamom and Brussels sprouts. So yeah, all that money we spent on getting our pickaxe upgraded to iridium is pretty much now just back in our hands, which is nice to see. And also probably what we can do, we've got time, why don't we go over to Ridgeside Village, because we have not gone there in a good while. We'll spend a few hours there, then we can grab our fishing rod. Actually, probably better to grab our fishing rod now. Just so I remember, head over to Ridgeside Village. We can do a bit of exploring there, a bit of foraging. Then we can come back down to the beach and have a look at the night market once again. So, fishing rod, that is the wrong fishing rod. It's not the one we want. That's the one we want, the iridium rod. And I'll probably pop the dinosaur egg in there. We'll grab the roe and sell that. Okay, 455 bait on that one. So if we do a bit of fishing up there, that's going to be more than sufficient. Yeah, of course, you saying about like the questions and such, I probably need to have a think about doing some like questions of the day and like random thoughts kind of thing, but obviously it's going to take time to try and collate those ideas. Just because I'm obviously going to need a fair long list of questions, so I'm not repeating myself after like 5 days. Okay, so this is Lenny. So good, you got Huma's message like 4 4 in-game weeks ago. Like, I think I'm thinking about that being some form of child labor or something. Discord, yeah, so that should just be, there you go. That should link you, no problems. So yeah, obviously feel free to hop in, say hello. It's admittedly pretty quiet. Hey there, Parsin, how are you doing? Glad to see you around again. We were just going through a cutscene for Ridgeside Village. So this is Lenny just saying about there's a few minecarts and paths around in the town, and she wants our help to try and fix them. So here we go. This old minecart here hasn't been of use for such a long time. Originally intended to be a quick travel method for cases of emergencies if ever the war reached the valley. Fortunately, it didn't come to that, so it never really served its purpose and was eventually abandoned. And so, I've been thinking... Oh, thank you for that, Opasin. So, I have said this to a couple of others, but those points are probably going to be refunded when the event ends. Just because I was way too ambitious on that. I didn't realise that there was a limit on how many points people could give per stream. But the good news is, it does mean that when you get the points refunded for the anniversary stream, depending on how many points we get, or like achievement points, you will have a lot of points to be able to use to spam me with alerts. So there we go. So restoring the minecart system would also allow you to easily travel around the village. I'll handle the funding, though we'd still need the supplies, which is where I come in. Drop these supplies over to the minecart box when we have them, and then it will all get repaired, presumably overnight. So just drop off the supplies over to that box whenever. Oh, and we're walking into another cutscene. What's this one about then? Oh, and done. Looks rather tacky. Oh well, whatever works, I suppose. A great idea from your brother. Don't tell me you stole the idea from Lewis. Okay, so this looks like the community centre board for Ridgeside, like the one that we've got in Stardew Valley. Just in time for the new surprise. A board for posting special orders. So yep, we know about this one in Stardew Valley. So feel free to check the board from time to time. Same schedule as Pelican Town's board, which means it basically has a new one every Monday. But I expect you won't let anyone down. Presume you know that farmer. Yeah, she is. At least when you have a low relationship, she is a fair bit snobby. Like, do try your best with the orders. I'll be looking forward to working with you soon. So yeah, unfortunately we have more villagers. Oh. Sorry. Bye. Hiccups again. Okay, so apparently this is going to be the day of cutscenes. Oh hey Positronics, what are you doing all the way here in our farm? You're visiting Big Sis Alyssa, aren't ya? Yeah, you're fine. Slowly recovering in the village with dogs. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Yeah, like I kept on saying, is that you do need to focus on yourself, but obviously if this is going, like, if hopping into streams and such is going to help you, then yeah, obviously I can't stop you. But yeah, hopefully things are going to be progressing in the positive for you from now. Just keeping my fingers crossed for you about that. Oh, I'm just kidding. Wait a sec. I have to tend to big old Bobbert here. Who's Bobbert? Oh, he's this little plant here. And here you go, your daily sprinkle of water, my good sir. He's talking to the plants. Oh, you're doing a good job taking care of them. Really? Coming from a farmer, that means a lot. And this one over here is Lily. Want to give her a sprinkle? Come on, it's fun. Oh, there we go. So I guess Trini takes care of the little plants in the potters around here then. I hope you didn't find it weird that I talk to my plants. I really love taking care of them, and it's a bit more fun if you talk to them. Yeah, internet deprivation was kind of hard, even if other things were even harder. Yeah, I can imagine in some situations like that, your mind kind of focuses on something that is... I'm not quite sure what the right words are. It's kind of like a bit of a disconnect almost. It's like if you focus on something that you can kind of get back a little bit easier, then it might distract you from the things that are happening. Okay, so what do we have up here? Would you like to book a room? No thanks, I didn't realise that was... Oh, and we've got a Joja Cola machine over here. Let's have a look. Buy a regular Joja Cola? No, we won't do that. So I've not overly looked around here too much. What's in here? Employees only. My goodness, okay, there's quite a lot of just random people around. Wasn't expecting that. Did I sell a nettle to the general store? The quality was decent. Where's the toilet? Well, maybe if you actually like came out of your room, you'd be able to find it. So yeah, it looks like these people are just obviously kind of nameless general visitors that are just walking around the areas on predetermined paths. Oh, this is interesting. Can we actually use any of this stuff? No, we just look at it and go, I wonder if I should work out more. Hey, is there anything over here? Balconies are locked. Reserved for special occasions, okay. That probably tells me that there's going to be something going on at some point, and that's going to use or open up the balcony for use. Is that anything? Oh my goodness, okay, someone actually... So the modders, the people who made this mod, looks like they actually ran an art competition in their Discord last year, and this was the winning art entry. That is nice for them to include it. That is very nice for them to include that. So it's 2 PM. Hello. Fresh Brussels sprouts. Lot to do today. Why am I here? I'm just going around talking to people. Is that such an offense? Clinic. You already have high amounts of stamina and health. Okay, so that is a quick refresh. And it looks fit. Let's have a look at this. Nothing on the board. I have no idea if that's because it needs to reset or if it's just something else. Okay, nothing in there that I need. So I think we will come over here to the fruit shop. Oh, arugula roll, but they've only got one in stock. Well, let's grab it. I really want the recipe for it. Let's see if they're actually selling that. Yes, for 2,000 gold. Let's do that. Zesty tuna. No, there was one here. I know there was one here that gave you +5. +5 fishing. There it is. Ridgeside bass, Ridgeside clementine, mountain arugula, and highland chard. So unfortunately that is going to be a little bit difficult to get. Let's have a walk around because I know there is at least one farming shop around. Can't quite remember which one it is, but we could try both of these farms around here. Blooming Hill Farm. Okay, when is that open then? 9 AM to 4 PM, so you should be. Yeah, you should be open, but you're not. Nightingale Orchard. Is that a shop? I cannot remember. Oh, either way, we can make our way down there if I make sure not to get fenced in. Hey, little turtle. But anyway, we want to head over here. Okay, this does not look like it would have a shop. But that looks like a forageable. Yep, Ridgeside clementine. It's a barn there. Oh yeah, this is most definitely not a shop. That is definitely someone's house. That is definitely someone's house. Ooh, wonder what's in here. Okay, this is a shop. Sorry, we are closed for some reason. No thank you. Go away. No, thank you. Yeah, this one isn't showing any open like exotic seeds on sale. I'm pretty sure I can see that's a cauliflower, that's parsnip. Not as exotic as you are necessarily thinking. Artifact spot is just a winter root. There is another Ridgeside clementine up here. Okay, it is 5 PM, so we do need to be heading down to the night market and seeing if we can do a bit of fishing. Do I actually have? Yes, I do. So rather than walking all the way down, we're just going to use that, zip our way back to the farm. Then triple shot espresso. And there we go. We are off. So yeah, arugula roll, 2 farming and 3 foraging is probably going to be very useful, getting our foraging level up that tiny bit extra, because we are on level 8 and we ideally want to be to level 10. Yeah, oh, don't worry about it, I'm not a bot. This is why I kind of keep everything open so I can keep track of it. I very rarely have people coming in and spamming like that, so usually I can stay on top of it with no problems. And honestly, most of the time, even then, it's just that typical 5 followers at XYZ. So we may have all of these already, but I am going to just buy 3 of each on offer just so we definitely have those. Poppy seeds. Okay, I know I've got hops. Corn. Yes, we wanted quite a lot of these because Trini, the little green-haired girl we talked to, wanted one. What do you have for me today? A life elixir, bug meat, sand. Well, we'll get the rare crow this time. And then we want to head over to this. You're sad for the person's account who got hacked for that. From the looks of it, not... Well, okay, I suppose it may have been someone's account hacked, but I honestly can just see a bunch of letters and numbers after the Korean text, so... It may have been a specifically made spam account anyway. Right, there we go. So let's keep our fingers crossed we can actually catch something good here. Because there's a couple of specific fish you can find. Plus there's also potentially pearls that you can catch. Like that, a midnight squid. So technically both the regular squid and the midnight squid give you squid ink in a fish tank, which is one of the components you need for seafoam pudding, which unmodded is the best dish that you can make. Or the dish. Seafoam pudding will give you +4 fishing, which unmodded is the most you will ever get from a dish. Obviously, we just saw in Ridgeside that there is a recipe for that will give you level 5 or +5 levels, but that requires forageables from Ridgeside, which, as the name says, are forageables and you can't actually grow them yourself. Not going to get too mad about any seaweed. We need that to create some fish ponds anyway, so if we have excess, that is all good. Okay, and let's get that treasure chest as well. Okay, sea cucumber and 1 bit of bait. As always, slightly disappointing when that happens, because you think, oh, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? And then it ends up being a few pieces of bait or 1 piece of coal or something silly like that. Okay, this is going to be a fish we don't have to bother moving. Fish we don't have to bother moving the bobber for at all. And obviously, seeing as we also have a warp totem back to the farm, we can pretty much probably stay here until like 1 AM. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I think it takes about half an hour in-game time to go up and down. That will save us or leave us a bit of extra time to do some fishing. Hey, come back here. Oh, okay, that one was on me. I will admit that one, losing it there, was on me. There we go. There we go, blobfish. Let me just go and quickly have a look at that one. I cannot remember. Nope. Okay, that does not need anything specific, but it does give 2% chance of a pearl when in a fish pond of a population 9 or 10. And there are some things that you can swap pearls for, most notably the desert merchant in, naturally, the desert. Can't quite remember what they have. Spookfish. That was the other big one, wasn't it? Yes, with 9 fish. Okay, it says a 0% chance of treasure chest. I'm pretty sure it's like 0.1% chance. I'm pretty sure it's like 0.1% chance rather than a flat out 0. Naturally spooked fish, yes. Hello, Zathona, how are you doing? Though I will say your bunny self has not given me a rabbit's foot yet. Your bunny self has not given me a rabbit's foot yet. I am very disappointed. Oh, we are actually almost at level 9 fishing from all this. I just noticed that. It seems you didn't spoil him enough. Apparently not. Apparently I've not been spoiling him enough. There we go. Level up, level 9 fishing. Still got about 2 hours here to do a bit more. But yeah, I keep on waking up every single morning in the game going, okay, is this the day we get a rabbit's foot? Is this the day we get a rabbit's foot? So I'm going to be a little bit miffed if we get all the way through winter with no rabbit's foot, and then we get the 1st of spring, year 2, and I get like 2 rabbit's feet on the same day. I'm going to be slightly miffed if that happens. Let me just tell you that. Ooh, okay, this is potentially octopus, but we've got a fishing tank, a fish pond full of them, so it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, Zathona, how are you doing? Hope your week has been going well. I did not mean to have that weird quiver in my voice, believe me. You can post your rabbit's foot on Discord if that's what you want. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to transfer that into the game. As much as I'd like to, I'm not going to be able to transfer it into the game. Oh, treasure chest. Yeah, I think after you left, we did actually get a couple of more bunnies, so you've got a couple of bunny friends to play around with. Probably be able to see them in the morning, because we'll go and say hello to them. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the last fish we get. Actually, that was pretty easy to catch, so we'll get a second one. A second one last fish. And this is probably going to be another midnight squid. No, another spookfish. Okay, well, let's just head back home. Quickly get the chests open for summer. All of those in. Any other ones? Nope, everything else we pretty much want to sell. Now, do I want that 2% chance of a pearl? Let me have a look. Okay. Okay, the desert trader in the Calico Desert sells a birch double bed for 1 pearl. It is worth 2,500 gold, but we can also get them from artifact troves. That's not too major. Sea cucumber is the lucky lunch. Spookfish. Let me just have a look at that one. Okay, and that is a 0.3% chance of a treasure chest. Okay, probably not worth it either. Okay, yep, we'll sort through. We'll put, I think we should have some sea cucumbers somewhere. Might actually be in the fridge if I can. Yep, there we go. We could put that in as well. Then we want Ridgeside clementines. Yes, we definitely want to keep those. So seeing as we've got these extra chests here, we might as well make use of those. And then the arugula roll in here. And farm and shipping bin are where all of these are going to go. So midnight squid. Yeah, so with 10 fish, 25% chance of squid ink. But we do have regular squids, which is 100% chance. So actually those midnight squids are better off if we just sell them in the shipping bin, especially seeing as it will give us about 500 gold. Salted cucumbers, sea cucumbers, as in like cucumbers of the sea. Pretty much named because they are apparently vaguely resembling cucumbers. Okay, so it's the wizard's birthday. There we go, Ridgeside minecart. So we need 300 wood, 20 iron bars and 10 gold bars. But all of those should be easy enough to get. Our iridium pickaxe is finished, and it is also the wizard's birthday. So let's just see where you are. Anything? Solar essence. Okay, so we could go and just give him a solar essence. That will be very simple. A very simple fix. So he wants us, or Clint rather, wants us to smelt an iron bar and bring it to him. Oh, I guess we can do that. And there's our prismatic bars. Okay. Just trying to take a moment to think. So I think today is going to be another day where we just work on the farm and get things sorted. I keep on forgetting that they want green tea. So unfortunately we need to go over to the merchants that set up shop at the ice cream parlour. There we go, there's some lovely hops. Okay, is anything else ready? Peppercorns. Strawberries. And gingerberry is still going to take 9 days, as is the monster fruit. Anything else? Rhubarb, 6 days. Okay, so nothing too major at the moment. Starfruit's going to be ready tomorrow, so we'll be able to grab those. Let's see, spring. We did plant all of our strawberries. Okay. So let's just pop that in there and we'll pop those 2 in. Probably some hops as well, just in case. And yeah, we'll do peppercorns as well. I can't remember what season those grow in, so we'll just toss them in there for the moment. So Pam wants a pale ale, so we can come over here and there we go. We've got some hops in there, just so that we can guarantee that. The regular coffee beans we want to keep. So once again, we'll come over here and put them there. These ones, yeah, go on. We'll actually keep both of those as well. Giddy fluff. Better not say that too loud, otherwise my own real life Giddy will want to come and investigate. Anyway, do that. A few mixed seeds, that could be interesting depending on what they have. I can't see any immediate other artifact spots, so fingers crossed for a rabbit's foot. No such luck. So yeah, here we've got blue cornflower. We got Jazzy May the dinosaur, and we've got another dinosaur in about 4 days. There is Hoofkins, and there is you, Zathona. You are at 2 hearts relationship. You never knew Ollie was such a Sherlock. Yeah, he does actually know quite a few words. About 85% of them relate to food and eating in some way. But he does recognise a fair few things. So obviously if he's expecting his dinner, then he is smart enough to know that even if we are saying it in the right tone of voice, if we're not saying the right word, he won't, he will not go over, dash to the food cupboard and wait there. He will just wait for us to say the right words. So what's on the notice board here? Lot of trash or perch? I think we'll do community cleanup because I know a slightly cheaty way to manage that one. Basically, go fishing in some of the small ponds on your farm. These onion beef. Okay, no, you're going to disappoint me. Or hiccups again. Okay, so what do we have? Cheese, burger, beef ribs, big tart. Jeez, I don't think I've even seen figs yet. There we go. 1 iridium pickaxe. Naturally, let's swap all of this over and we can go and check out the quarry just to see how good that's going to be. Okay, 2 hits for that. 1 hit for all of that. The iron and copper was already 1 hit. gems are now 1 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iridium is now down to 4 hits. Yeah. Ollie is quite a smart cat. Like, despite what I may, or what may get implied about him, he is still very smart. Sometimes a little too smart for his own good. Like, for instance, I'm not sure if he has... Well, I think he unfortunately has really good object permanence. Because we used to have a laser pointer that we'd like use to play with him, but even if we followed things like, oh, when you turn the laser pointer off, it's like make sure the cat's actually got something that they can pounce on, otherwise they can wind up starting to feel frustrated and it will affect like how they feel, so they'll be all stressed out. So we did all of that, but the moment we turned the laser pointer off, he would sit there and try and find where it had gone. No matter how much we tried to distract him with a toy, he went, no, that's not the right thing. There was something here. It's now gone. I want to find it. So it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. And unfortunately, he's the same when it comes to hunting down bugs in the house as well. Because even if he manages to find it, unfortunately, the small ones, he will very frequently just accidentally squish with his nose or paw while he's trying to hunt them, and then he'll spend ages looking around for it. So we had tried to teach him like the words all gone, and obviously in association with, yeah, it's no longer there, it's no longer around, which is, I don't know, 50% successful. Honestly, just depends on how determined he is to get it that day. Honestly, just depends on how determined he is to get it. But obviously, bigger bugs are easier for him because he can actually usually... It doesn't quite get squished into nothingness, so he can actually see it and, like, finalise hunting it. Okay, so what did we get there? Iron ore, kiwi, and sweet jasmine. So the kiwi is going to be a boon, because that is another one of those big, or the crops that sell for loads of money. It does take 21 days to grow, but after that I think it takes like 2 days to start producing more fruit. Which, and honestly, real life kiwi fruit is probably one of my favourites anyway. So it's quite nice to have a favourite, or a real life favourite that is actually somewhat productive and a money maker in Stardew Valley. Okay, stay hydrated. Yep, I will mark that. Thank you very much. I am not a bot. Let me just pause the game while I take that. Passion fruit been craving for 7 months. Are you not able to get good passion fruits where you are at the moment? So speaking of that, let me actually just see. Okay, yep, we can breed the dragon. So let's breed it and see what happens. So we got a white dragon with blue accents. Not 100% sure that was a good match. You live in Illinois. Okay, yeah. So probably not that fantastic for the season. And then let me go and battle our dragon as well. Let me go and battle it just to see what happens. We lost. Oh dear, I think we're going to lose our crown. I think we're going to unfortunately have lost our little crown. Yep, there we go. Ah, well. Oh well, it's always a little bit of fun with that anyway. Yeah. I'd, as much as I would love to be able to grow things like passion fruits where I live, unfortunately the British climate is not suited to it at all. Kiwis and kiwi berries we can grow moderately okay. Though apparently the things can get over 6 meters tall if you don't take care of them. So if I do get some of those, I will have to manage it fairly carefully. So yeah, there's quite a few things that I'd love to grow, but they just aren't overly good for the British climate. As I'm gonna name off, like, quite a lot of them are actually citrus fruits. So it could be nice to have a blood orange. I definitely would adore a caviar lime, a yuzu fruit tree, a clementine. I'd also like that. There's just all of these ones that I'd love to grow, but we can't. And unfortunately, not many of the ones that we can grow are ones that I overly want to. So I can't even argue that I could grow like some of the more easily accessible ones for the climate and then kind of have the money savings to buy the other ones. If you ever go to England, can you visit? Oh, I will say that I will put a pin in that. It will potentially be an option. Obviously, I'm just with my, well, okay. So I have met friends through the internet and various things, but I also remember the first time I went to meet them and the person at the customs office when I went into America had a big wide-eyed stare and an expression that was very much reading, oh my god, she has never met these people before. I am going to see her face on the news in 2 days' time because she is going to have been murdered. Yeah, obviously we are also in a situation where we are trying to move places, so things are a little bit up in the air at the moment. Okay, so we definitely had some corn seeds. But yeah, just the look on his face when it's like I said, it's like, oh yeah, visiting friends. It's like, oh, have you met them before? It's like, no. And you could just see the colour draining from his face. You can see the colour just draining from his face. But as you can tell, I'm here. I didn't get murdered. I did not get murdered whatsoever. So I did, when we actually met up with like the other people, one of them who flew in from New York City was pretty much saying, yeah, if any of you are axe murderers, then I pretty much deserve to die because we've been talking to each other for 5 years and not once have any of you ever slipped up on your life stories. So if you are axe murderers, you've been keeping up a very convincing story for 5 years. As a Thonna, no, you almost got murdered. I don't know, technically if you're going to argue that, depending on the crime rate where you live, couldn't you say that you almost get murdered every day simply because the potential is there? Simply because the potential is there. Okay, I'm just double checking we didn't pick up anything that we want to sell. But you might be an ex-murderer. Oh, you shouldn't have confessed that. You shouldn't have confessed that. I'm now rescinding my offer. I'm now rescinding my offer. But yeah, it was, we got, despite the customs immigration officer's expression, it was a fun time. It was quite good. Though we did have a situation where Okay, I don't know if any of you have ever been to San Francisco, but the trope is that people head to San Francisco wearing like a t-shirt and shorts, thinking, oh, it's in California, it'll be nice and warm. And then they actually get there and they realize that no, it's like 60 Fahrenheit. It's like 60 Fahrenheit with a sea breeze. So the joke is that you can easily spot tourists in San Francisco because they always wear the same thing. Basically, they'll have shorts, t-shirt, and almost inevitably an I Love San Francisco sweater or hoodie over the top, because they got to San Francisco. They decided it's California, it's summer, it's nice and warm. I'm going to wear shorts and t-shirt. And they get there, they realise, holy frick, it's freezing. And the only thing that they can buy is an I Love San Francisco sweatshirt or hoodie. Oh, doesn't matter what you say. Now I'm coming. I know where you live. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good thing I'm moving then. Good thing I'm moving. Better GTFO out of this house so you don't know where I live anymore. And yes, I know you're joking. Don't worry. Okay, so unfortunately not a good luck day again. Community cleanup. 20 pieces of trash. And a favour for Clint. Bring him an iron bar. And it is Thursday. So the Feast of the Winter Star. This year my secret friend is Abigail. Okay, I could just get her an amethyst and she can nom on that while the rest of the ceremony goes ahead. So she can just nom on that. There we go. We got wild bait right there. I was going to say, oh my goodness, okay. That has, they've repopulated that pretty quickly. They repopulated that pond pretty quickly. Okay, just checking anything else. Aside from the cranberries and the starfruit, doesn't look like it. Yeah, you have to put joking because you're scared. I'm scared they'll figure out I'm telling the truth. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, apparently we missed a strawberry yesterday. Rhubarb's still going to take 5 days. And we want, obviously, the starfruit. Start processing. Let's just check. There's nothing in there. There shouldn't be. Good. Okay, there's our strawberry seeds. So those need to go over here into the spring one. And then obviously we'll just keep an eye out for the starfruit. 10 minutes, because that will probably end up in here. Just because that is the first one available. Yep, there we go. And then these other two, which we can then put these in here. Okay, there we go. So we did get one wild bait. So a unique recipe from Linus that gives you a chance to catch 2 fish at once. And if I recall, I think that has to be... Okay, maybe not has to be, but it is the same fish. You can't catch like the legendary fish and then you get a different fish alongside that. Hello, Ollie. What are you investigating? Hey? What are you investigating? Are you being a kitty fluff? Hey, are you being a little kitty fluff? If anyone has never experienced a cat that could be clumsy, Ollie is clumsy. Seriously, he just managed to stumble as he was heading off my desk. Admittedly, I did have a few things kind of on the desk in his way, but he still stumbled slightly as he walked across. Of course, wild bait, I think we'll put that in there. Say hello. And I think, yes, we did check. Yes, we did check the coop today. Let me just... Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. So, more wool. Okay, I'm at the point where I need to go and actually check rabbit's foot. When does it start dropping? Obtained from a rabbit with sufficient friendship, mood, and daily luck. Okay, dropped by serpents in the skull cavern, 0.8% chance. So actually, it may be worth going to see those serpents then. So... Okay, so it's basically for every 8 spicy eel is the equivalent of getting 1 rabbit's foot, just in terms of jokes. In terms of rabbit's feet, okay. Just percentage. Red cabbage seeds, 0.2% chance. Okay, I think we are going to the Skull Cavern again today. Zathona, he could be a clumsy menace sometimes. If that's referring to Ollie, I wouldn't necessarily say he's a menace. He's just more clumsy than you would actually think a cat could ever be. Right, because obviously you think of cats as elegant and graceful creatures. And then Ollie comes along, stumbles over his own paws, and you just look at him and go, okay. Sure, Ollie. It's not like that desk has been here longer than you have. Not like that desk has been longer than you have. Yeah, so unfortunately we've got a little bit of a wait for Pam here today. Which actually means I probably should have sorted out through the food. Farmhouse. Fridge. So I need to take the spicy eel and the new Joja. We've got 1 triple espresso left. And also we have 20 guarana just for standard energy. Okay, that should suit us. So now pretty much we just need to wait for a little bit. Okay. There we go. Right, ticket to Calico Desert. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I will say thankfully Ollie has never been clumsy enough to really do like damage to anyone. He's never had an instance where he's slipped off something and he's tried to dig his claws into his humans to try and save himself. He does kind of just not toss himself off, but like let himself fall to the ground because it's going to be a lot more manageable than trying to scramble for grip and purchase on anything else. But yeah, it's like you will hear on occasion, it's like graceful as always, Ollie, just because Ollie is that kind of little kitty fluff. Where? Chest 1. So it's like, where did I put them? Chest 1. Okay, I think we've finally gotten down to a level where we are not going to needlessly start getting all of those treasure chests. So let's start off by just putting a bomb down there, and let's do probably a small one there. There we go, stairs almost immediately. So, serpents can drop rabbits' feet. So we probably want to engage as many of them as we can. And probably try not to bother with too many of the other ones. Okay, I know exactly where that one is. Oops. Infested area. Well, I got a notification that I need to... Okay, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, stay hydrated. That was very unfortunate timing. Gosh, you people are going to make me drown during the anniversary stream on Thursday, aren't you? You people are going to make me drown, I just know it. I'm just so glad I don't have a thing which allows you to throw items at my avatar. So I don't think I will ever be able to stream in peace if I installed that. Yeah, but I did see a video where one person installed something like that into their stream, and oh my goodness, someone had saved up 40,000 points for like the level 3 version of it, and this person was just sitting there for a good 2 minutes just having all of these things continually thrown at him. I was like getting knocked off the screen as well. Just there were so many items being thrown. I think he calculated it afterwards and found out it would have gone on for like 40 minutes. Okay, what are we missing? It said this place was infested. We've killed all the enemies. Or at least I thought we had. Ah, yes, I know what it is. Hello. An annoying little... Oh, 2 iridium crabs. Okay, spicy eel. And a drink. Yes, I should remember this. I should remember this because there are never any rocks on infested levels. So if you see rocks, they are obviously enemies. Ah! I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. I could see it happening. Right. Okay. 1,000 gold. What did we lose? 3 items. Oh, none of those are worth worrying about. Apparently, we have a cutscene. Ah, Positronics, I was just about to write you a letter. Why? You see, my records indicate you're due for your annual checkup. Oh. Now, there's no need to worry. I'll be quick and painless. Please follow me. Aha. Yeah, I don't think I've actually ever had this cutscene before. Like, I don't think I've ever really gotten Harvey's relationship that high. Okay, hold still, please. Say ah. Okay, you can stop. Just need to check your vitals. Well, I mean, you should have been checking them because I just ended up in hospital. It's like, your pulse is high. It's like, I'm out of breath from working on the farm. Okay, that makes sense. Well then, you seem very healthy. Just make sure not to overwork yourself on that farm. You say this after I'd just been dragged into your clinic trying to fight monsters in the Skull Cavern. Hello, Maru. Only 1 of 8 of you, but we do have, let me find it, I have a battery pack. Good time to explore the caves. Yes, that's what I've been doing. Unfortunately, I kind of ended up being knocked on my back by a bat. Unfortunately. So I think the night market should be finished now because it's only for 3 days and we did get all of the items. So let's see, emeralds and diamonds. So we got 3 crab cakes. No, we don't want to sell that one. Okay, yep, I know about that one. That is fine. Anything to store in there? Not really. Spicy eel. Crab cakes. That's going to behave. It's not. And apparently, despite all of that, we only got 1 geode. We only got 1 geode. Okay, we probably need to stop making the cherry bombs and the regular bombs. Because we've got a fair few of those now. And I think I'll just quickly check in the Bat Cave and the quarry just to see if there's anything uber interesting. Oh, another diamond. Okay, yeah, you know what? And this should honestly be just about 3 cherry bombs worth. Okay, make that 2. Because I was not expecting that to actually clear as much of that out as it did. Can I put... No, I can't. And there we go. That is the quarry cleared out once again. So we do have 3 diamonds there. Some farmhouse stuff. And just go back to the other chest. And there we go. So we got 268 iridium ores. So we could probably start refining them again. So we've only got like 10 coal left. And Ollie's getting all up in my face because it is 10 minutes until he needs to have his food. Because otherwise he's really going to complain at me. And you do not want to hear him complain at me. Alternatively, you may want to. Because now I'm actually thinking, did we actually just sell all of those beetroots that we had? Oh no, we got them. There we go. We made seeds out of them. I just forgot to replant them. There we go. Okay, so we should have some more now. And then there's a couple of spaces up here. Yep, thank you for the luck. Hopefully I will see you around a bit later, and if not, in the next stream, but thank you for that. So I need to put these seeds back, obviously. They are a full crop. Those need to go into there. Haven't noticed the notification for the night market, so that should be done. Obviously, we've got Abigail as our secret Santa kind of thing for the season. But like I said, we can just get her an amethyst. She loves eating amethysts. 3,000 gold for that, that's not bad. And I think what I want to do is go up and get another fish pond. I really do tend to my greenhouse. Yes, surprisingly, I actually remember to do that when I don't really remember anything else. But anyway, okay, so, no, it wasn't wood. It was stone. Stone. Okay, we've got just enough algae, so we'll probably want to go and get some more. Probably like go fishing somewhere. Yeah, I always seem to remember like the greenhouse because it is more or less right there for me. We could do that. We can give Pam her pale ale. So put the sword away, get the fishing rod. Yeah, it's because I obviously come over and I see it. So it kind of, my eyes get led into it. Oh, we've got a fair few things ready today. Coffee beans. Loads more guarana. Oh, and a bok choy as well. There we go. Yeah, when I've actually got a lot more, like specifically when the ancient fruit starts really producing, I think I'm probably going to have to reconfigure my greenhouse and actually make it better, because we've got all of these sections here that we can make iridium sprinklers for, and those will extend across the whole line. The prismatic ones are probably not worth it. So what do we need for the iridium sprinklers? Is gold, iridium, and a battery pack. Okay, so I think 6 will be enough. So we only have 5 gold bars. Okay, I guess we'll make 5. Yeah, I know we need 5 battery packs. For the boat. I'm just double checking that the only things that got put in there were the things that we wanted to get put in there. It looks like it. So we got the coffee beans as well. Those do not live in there. They do not live in there either. Ow. There's more wild bait. There's where they live. Okay. Travelling merchant. Back up through here. Check on the coop for a rabbit's foot. Up to the compass shop. Go fishing in the lake there. Hope that we can get some algae and some trash. And then pretty much just wait there for the rest of the day and see what happens. Is that anything there? Nope. Just a couple of pixels from the tree. Feed grow bug meat. Miner's treat. I think we'll buy that. Oh yes, and we want to convert these into iridium sprinklers. Right. So yeah, that is a mod on its own called line sprinklers, I believe. We can also give the pale ale to Pam because she should be unfortunately heading to the bus stop, so it's probably a bad idea to give her alcohol just before then. But she wants one of these, and she's been waiting since the summer for it. So where are you, Pam? Heading this way. There we go. There we go. Bad idea giving it to her when she's just about to drive. And we do have a little artifact spot here, which just has a winter route as per usual. I don't see a rabbit's foot. I do not see a rabbit's foot. Okay, next in 114 points. 114 points. 168. Sathona looks really happy today. Yes, but you are not giving me a rabbit's foot. This is definitely... We are definitely going to have a situation where we get to the end of the year and we're still not going to have had one. Because we've got 9 days to get one. Which is annoying because all of the things that are a lot more based on RNG we managed to get. Just that one thing. Well, admittedly, it's not like there's an in-game achievement for getting the community centre done in the first year. And even if there is, or even if there was, I would have already gotten it by now, so... It's just probably going to be one of those things. Okay, so construct farm buildings. There we go. Yet another fish pond. So, and I said... Okay, we can actually fit 4 in there, but we do have to squeeze them in. Can fit 4, we just have to squeeze them in. And I said that one was going to be our sturgeon pond. Because we are going to want that aged sturgeon caviar in our hands at some point. So obviously as that has taken like 5 grand out of our bank balance, we'll just do a bit of fishing. Oh, okay, this one's a little bit too eager for me to be ready. I say, how much does pale ale give us in terms of energy? 50. No, not that much. Plus it also reduces speed because it is alcohol. Oh, come on. There we go, gotcha. Oh, and there's a sturgeon. And it is also pretty much 9 o'clock. So if you follow my streams for any length of time, you probably know what that means. It is little kitty food times. So I'm going to go and obviously get my cat his dinner. Run a couple of ads just while I'm gone, just to take a break and make sure you all get up, stretch as well. And then we will be back in a couple of minutes. Ollie? Okay, you're not able to hear that, so never mind. Okay, be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, let me just... that wasn't what I wanted to click on. Okay, there we go, that's better. And let's just continue fishing. Let's just continue doing our little bit of fishing. So getting another sturgeon in that was pretty good. This means we have fewer that we need to just wait for the game to generate. Whether we might get any minnows from this is another matter. Obviously it doesn't matter, seeing as we should actually have a pretty full fish pond of those sooner rather than later. And the fact that those are also going to give us on a regular basis some of that quality bait is going to be excellent. We could probably combine that with a good, decent lure of some kind as well. Yeah, come back here. Nope. Bit too slippery on that one. That one's a bit better. Slightly better. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, that was another sturgeon. That's 3 for fish pond. I think the sturgeon starts off with a maximum population of 1. But obviously when we go along, complete the quests and unlock higher levels, oh goodness, then we can just chuck in some of the extra sturgeons as we go, and that will help bump up the population. Another lingcod, which we don't need to worry about because we are getting the quality bait rather than needing the component parts. Okay, I think this is a little minnow. Yep, there we go. Tiny little thing. Tiny little ones. Of course, I do wonder if the fact that the minnows actually give you quality bait in Stardew Valley Expanded is because basically, who would look at that? Who would look at that tiny little thing that sells for, I think it's like 5 gold each, and think, oh, I'll put it in a fish pond, that will really help me out. Let me actually see. Okay, it sells for 25 gold, but it gives you 7 energy. But yeah, no one would look at that and think that they'd want to put it in a fish pond and it would be really, really useful. But, you know, there's either people who've, or obviously looked at the mod, because they can freely see the code on it, or just basically did a bunch of investigations, used like item spawner to create a bunch of fish ponds, put every one of the new fish in up to population of 10 to see what they would generate. Alternatively, they just have the item lookup thing that I have, which probably would be much easier. Then they could just spawn the fish in, have a look. It's like, what's it used for in crafting? In a fish pond, what does it give you at various populations? That's probably a lot easier, isn't it? Yes. That is definitely a lot easier. Okay, I have no idea what you are, but you are definitely a pain. Okay, that was a lingcod. That seemed a lot more difficult than the previous one I'd caught. Yeah, I'm sure you've pretty much noticed that the only fish I keep in fish ponds are ones that either relate to good recipes or ones that spawn like good and interesting items on their own. Hence why I was so excited to actually get an octopus, because that thing is on par with legendary fish in terms of being able to catch it. And we get one little bit of bait. No thank you, I won't worry about that. Okay, I read that as the fish was heading down, not going up. Okay, that is a gold quality one. Let's get rid of... yeah, the holly. So largemouth bass. Gold quality one. Okay, only 5 PM. We could probably stay here and fish a bit more. Probably try and knock out a tiny bit more on the progress bar. Just so we can get that done. Because being able to get to level 10 soon would be a bonus. Okay, so that's a perch. Pale ale, winter root. Okay, now that I know this is probably a lingcod, I'm not going to stress about trying to catch it too much. Alright, we got another treasure chest. We'll see if that's got anything good in it. And if it does, what we need to get rid of in our inventory. Okay, an ancient seed. I appreciate the thought game, but I think we're pretty good on ancient fruits now. I think we're pretty good on ancient fruits now. Oh. Hey, I think it's probably actually about time to think about heading back to the farm. I think we've got like 4 sturgeons now. Obviously counting the one that we have in the chest back at the farm, not necessarily all the ones we've caught today. But still, that is very, very good. So that's a bullhead. That is worth 93 gold. 75 minnows. We want to keep those. Crocuses, same. Algae, we definitely want to keep that as well. Okay, chub is worth 46. So we'll swap that out for the bullhead. Get a bit of extra money. And what else can we do? Yeah, I'm really wondering when we are now going to get that rabbit's foot, because it's starting to look less and less and less likely that we're going to get it before the end of the year. It's just starting to look less and less and less likely. Swing by here. Okay, that's a population of 7. So we will just need to store the others that we have. And honestly, let's just actually take that back. So we want to have the minnows and the sturgeons. What's being find their iridium bars. He's not in there. Not in there. Okay, there is the sturgeon. And are there any of the other ones that I said we wanted to keep? I don't think so. Okay, so pretty much quite a lot of all this can just be sold, which is going to get us a decent chunk. There's one of the crocuses. And another one. So with how many guanas we are getting, I think I'm going to keep all of the gold ones. Sell half of the silver ones, thereabouts. Sell all of the regular ones, because that's going to get us 15,000. All of those, all of that. And that as well. So we'll put the sturgeon in this chest. So it should... Okay, apparently we're getting pickled hops instead of pale ale. That is not quite what we want. So... Okay, no, that is still... Diagonal still means it can find the section, for lack of a better word, because my brain is not thinking right. Bloom, miner's thing. I think I am good on that. I am not a bot. I think I'm good on the hydrates. Thank you. Just please don't drown me on Thursday. Just please promise me you won't drown me on Thursday. I'm just waiting for a I promise no such thing. So anyway, we want... and there as well. So we can see if we activate it, it is going all the way across there. So even though it only shows a small area when you put it down, I think that is just a standard iridium sprinkler kind of spacing. But it does and will reach across the whole area. There was never an option. Oh dear. Am I going to have to make it so that people can only redeem that 2 times each? Am I going to have to make sure I do that or something? Or something absolutely ridiculous? Oh, want to say hello to our cutie first. And then go to sleep for the night. Okay, over 18,000 gold in that one day. Mostly because of the guana. Pretty much mostly because of the guana. Oh, and I completely forgot about that one. Community cleanup, probably not going to be able to get that one. So feeling a little lucky today. Evelyn's birthday. So Evelyn, do you like... gosh, you're all the way down, okay. Diamond prismatic shard stuffing. So honestly, let's just get you a diamond then. We should have plenty of them. So prismatic shard, yep, diamond in 2 days. Oh, and a shame we didn't get some of the rare bait. Instead, we got some minnow roe. Speaking of that, so you want 5 algae. Do I even have 5 algae after yesterday? We have 3. We have 3. We can do... yeah, we're definitely going to need to split these out because we are, unfortunately, getting pickled hops rather than... okay, I did not mean to click that. Honestly, that was my game freezing and me clicking into a different area. Anyway, more hops. Always, always more hops because these produce every single day. Rhubarb, not quite yet. Rice, not quite yet either. All of those are ready, as is the cardamom. Red cabbage in 1 day. Chives are ready. And I think that is all that we've got at the moment. So as before, where we have the chives, that is just going to take 10 or 20 minutes. So we'll naturally see where that one gets put, which will be in winter, and then we can see which season it technically belongs to. Summer. Okay, so that is down here. There you go. And then we can put the last one in. So we've got a diamond for Evelyn. We've got a bunch of stuff we can take. 2 more algae and green tea. And then obviously we've got all of this stuff that we can just go and sell. Oh, including all the stuff that's ready down here. And also it'd be very, very good if I didn't actually or if I had my sword instead of a fishing rod. Because I don't think a fishing rod is going to get me that far down in the Skull Caverns. So let's swap that out. Fishing rod for Galaxy Sword. So we want, let me just think. So we're wanting algae. We're probably not going to find that in the Skull Caverns. We're wanting green tea, which again we're probably not going to find in the Skull Caverns. The person at the ice cream stall is the one selling meats and a few recipes rather than anything like green tea leaves. Still no rabbit's foot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're not going to complete this in a... We're not going to finish this in a year. Such disappointment. So disappointed. Okay, so what is this? Notice. Rather, frozen tear, Susan. Okay, won't worry about that. Okay. Okay, almost at 30,000. And yes, we still do have a backpack upgrade we can get, which is 50,000. It gives us a total of 48 slots. So Evelyn is not here. Okay. Must be at the memorial then. Is it Saturday? So she must be at the memorial with George. If she's not, then I'm going to have to look at the map. Ah, yep, she is. There you go. We're immediately up to 4 out of 10. And then naturally we want to head back to... Oh, come on. I'm going to say, let me drink the coffee. Let me drink the coffee. And also probably while I think about it, we want the fridge, spicy eel and crab cakes. And of course a new Joja as well. Okay, I think whenever we end this in-game day, I'm going to, as I did in the previous stream, going to check to see if we have a rabbit's foot in the coop. If we don't, that's going to be me wrapping up for the day, like streaming for the day. If we do, I'm obviously going to continue just a tiny bit more so we can get that put into the community centre and finish the community centre. Otherwise, as I've been saying a lot, Thursday is my first anniversary stream. So rather than Stardew Valley, we are going to be having a art session. So it's going to be like actual physical traditional art. So there's going to be a hand reveal. So I've got a colouring book page, which I've been very excited to try and do because it is going to be one that I've had an idea of how I'm going to do it for a good long while. I've just not been able to really do it. And then I've also done a couple of my own like colouring pages. I forgot the bombs. Or I say colouring pages, they are genuinely like my own art pieces. So we've got a couple of those to do. And did I just lose? Oh no, they just went up there. So I got a couple of my own pieces that I've been sketching out because it has been an absolute age since I did that. Play Minecraft. Let me just see, because where was that on my goals list? So unfortunately, we are going to have to get to 200 points if you want to see me play Minecraft. I am not a bot. How do we get to 200 points? Well, we have followers, subscribers, donations, and gift subs will all count towards it. Whether we'll be able to get there is honestly up to you. Because obviously I've got a fair few ones that are like in the cheap levels. So new emote choice, new channel point reward. We'll play Cooks of Delicious 3 on stream, which if you haven't seen before can be hectic. Another new emote choice, and channel redeems will start getting cheaper. We'll start seeing some other games on stream. And if you really, really want to terrify me, we'll need to get to at least 25 points. So I will be forced to play Telltale's The Walking Dead Series 1 on stream. So you'll be able to see and laugh at me being absolutely terrified and be able to clip it to your heart's content. Please be nice. I don't ask often. Just please be nice. Okay. Oh dear. You're poor. Don't worry, I can understand that. I have tried to, obviously, it's going to be one of these things where it'd be nice to get a few things, but honestly, it's going to be running for 4 hours minimum. Yeah, well, 4 hours minimum. That is going to be a guaranteed stream time, so it's going to be 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. British Standard Time. Beyond that, yeah, I just walked right through that bug when I didn't mean to. Yeah, so it's going to be 4 hours at a minimum time. So we're going to have some art, Q&A/AMA. No, please go away. Please go away. I know I probably shouldn't be eating these. I should be eating this. Yes, I want to eat it, please. I really do not want to, a minus treat. No, or eat the algae. What else? What else? So we need something that's worth about 50 health. Which is that. Okay, that should be good now. That should be good. So anyway, we'd be doing a bit of art, ask me anything / Q&A. So if you want to like submit questions to the Discord, or you can ask on the day, I will have some pre-prepared questions just so I can kind of get the ball rolling on things. Otherwise, it will be just obviously having fun and having a little bit of a celebration. If it doesn't end up being much of a subathon, I'm not worried about it. Regardless of what happens, he'll let me think and potentially identify what to do in a future subathon. Honestly, most of it, I just want to kind of have fun and enjoy myself, and hopefully people in the stream will also enjoy themselves. Okay, so we've got a shaft, fell 5 levels. Okay, we're just going to head straight down. Level 50, 150 rather. Oh, that was not good. That was not good either. Oh boy. Okay. Right. I can also feel myself getting a little bit frustrated now. So we've lost 3 items. Okay, that's fine. I think we already donated the prehistoric rib anyway. Let me just see collections, artifacts. Yeah, prehistoric rib. We'd already handed that in. So let's just sort through our stuff. Anything good that we got that we could sell? Not really. Head to bed, and then we will have a quick check in the coop in the morning. If we do find that, we'll probably just do a quick day and put that in the community centre and get things finalised. Otherwise, yeah, I think we're just about wrap things up. That's all of those items in there. All of those in there, including those. So we do have more than enough. We could do 3 there. And 7. So we've got the 10 coconuts and the 10 cactus fruits, so we don't need any more. Anything else that needs to be stored in here that's not already? Doesn't look like it. We can put all of these ones in. So that'll get us about 1,000 or so. And then obviously the iridium ore going to go in here. And we've got some more pale ales. They need us to say, we'll just grab those. Toss them in and head to bed. Obviously say hello to our kitty, go to sleep for the night. Okay, about 2,000 gold, that's not bad. And let's just go and see. So it's another good luck day. Traveling merchant, and today's recipe is pumpkin pie. So the big question is, are we going to be able to complete the community centre, or are we going to have to wait? I feel like we are going to have to wait, and the answer is... Yep, we are going to have to wait another stream. We are next in 84 points. And C next in 138 points. So yeah, that is, unfortunately, yeah, we are still waiting on that rabbit's foot. Let me just exit to the title and see you next time. Transition screen. So let me just, I know there's not too many people in or watching at the moment, but let's still go and see who we can potentially go and raid and say hello to. So we got someone playing The Sims 4 who is from my usual thing. Oh, Top, you were in here. I don't think I saw your comment. A sneaky little lurk. Sneaky little lurking. So yeah, we'll go and say hello to someone called Marzi, who is currently playing The Sims 4. So let me just make sure she's not going to be ending the stream immediately. Just so we can see, yeah, you were lurking. Oh, no problem. That's no problem on that at all. Okay, yeah, she is still doing a bunch of stuff, so that looks fine to me. So we'll go and say hello to her, if you would be so kind, and I'll get the raid set up. So raid. You're excited for my big stream. I'm nervous. I am nervous, I will admit that. Part of it is kind of like, okay, trying to avoid feeling disappointed, so I'm trying to still my nerves and reduce my concerns. It's like, okay, if it only goes for 4 hours, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. The whole idea is to get the community together and have fun. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. If I get time to like pause things, I will obviously try and update on Twitter, so get the banners and such done so I can cross out the milestones if we reach them. But for now, let me actually just mute the desktop audio because we will be heading over to Marzi. So let me just get the raid set up and we can obviously all say hello to her. Oh. And let's see. Okay, that is not quite going to work, but I did try and get that so we can go over and raid her. So like I said, I know there's only a couple of us here, but we can still go and say hello nonetheless. So let's go then. And obviously I think also I know that's probably a bad time to put that in. Gosh. Odd Top TV. There we go, that's better. But yeah, so let's go and say hello. And thank you very much everyone who's been watching.